So good morning learners and welcome to today's lesson. As I promised you, today we will be dealing with bills. And in bills, we need to understand some few terminologies that are used there. Like there's this particular sign you will meet. This means each, can also mean at. So each or at. Then we have for. The word for means for all items. All items mentioned. All items mentioned. Now, what is a bill? A bill is a list of items that you want to buy. Then we have particulars, what you want to buy. Then the cost of the items in shillings and cents. Sometimes you find that something may cost you some shillings and cents, so they are put together in what we call in a normal shopping. Like for example, if you want to buy some hardware items, you'll find there's a receipt. Most time you are receipted. In that receipt, if you look at it well, it's divided like this. Two portions there. Then here we have particulars. Particulars in this case is these are the items that you are buying. Like for example, you have an item number 1, assuming you are buying timber 3 pieces at, see that thing, at 340 per piece. Then for example, item number 2, nails 1 kilogram at 35 shillings. 35 shillings, like that. So when it comes to preparing your bill, this is shillings and these are cents. So here you come and say, item number 1 is a timber, and that costed 340. At means per item, each. So how many pieces do we have? We have 3 pieces, and each one is costing 340. So you multiply to get the total. That will give you 1,020 shillings. So here I write 1,020 shillings. There are no cents, 0 cents. Then nails 1 kg at 35, or each 35. So it's only 1 kg. So you just place your 35 here. 35 shillings, like that. For you to get the total, you need to get the total. So the total amount, the totals will be there. Here 00. This is 5501. So the total expenditure or whatever money you use is 1,055 shillings. So this is a kind of a bill I've just prepared. Now I want to list some items here that minor went to the market and bought the following. For the following: 3 match boxes at 5 shillings. We also bought 2.5 kgs of sugar at 45 shillings. Bought a quarter packet of tea leaves at 16 shillings. And so you also bought 2 packets of maize flour at 4 and 240 shillings. So in this case, you are asked to prepare a bill for these items. So prepare a bill. Prepare a bill. Prepare minus bill. Minus bill. Question number 2. If he paid using 500 shillings notes, how much balance did he receive? So there are 2 questions here. Number 1 is to prepare the bill. Prepare the bill. Number 2, there is an issue of getting the balance. So we want to prepare our bill here. Let me just write these items there so that we can be able to wrap on the other side. 3 match boxes at 45 shillings. Then we have 2.5 kg sugar at 45 shillings. Then we have a quarter packet of tea leaves at 16 shillings. Then 2 packets of maize flour. 2 packets maize flour for 240 shillings. So I want to wrap this side that we use that. So whenever you are told now prepare a bill, it's very easy. Very easy to prepare a bill, learner. You come and draw a table that will show the bill. So this is minus bill. You must understand that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 items. So you need 4 columns like that. For the first column, you did not need to put that necessarily that, but you can have these 2 shillings and cents. Here, instead of writing particulars, you can just cite items. Then item number 1, serialization, but we can just leave it. Number 1, we have 3 match boxes. 3 match boxes at this should be 15, sorry, not for 20. At 15 shillings per, not even 15, it was supposed to be 5 shillings per matchbox. Then number 2, we have 2 kgs of sugar. 2 kgs of sugar at or each at 45 shillings per kg. Then number 3, a quarter packet, a quarter kg packet of tea leaves at 16 shillings. Then lastly, we have number 4, 2 packets of maize flour at 240 shillings. So in this case, that marks the end of the table. Then we draw another line here to show the totals. So the totals will be here. That's where you place the totals. Now, learner, we need to observe what I said. this word at and for. Very, very important. Let's begin with the first item. 3 matchboxes. At means each. So for you to get the total cost, you get 3 times 5 shillings. So the 3 matchboxes will cost 15 shillings because it's 3 shillings per each, per every matchbox. Next, 2 kg of sugar at 45. 1 kg is costing 45. So if there are 2 times 45, you get 9 shillings there. Then a quarter kg of tea leaves at 16. So this at is for 1 kg. If 1 kg is costing 16 shillings, what about a quarter kg? Remember, this is not for a quarter kg. This 16 is for 1 kg. But now this is a quarter kg. So you divide this because a kg has 4 quarters. You divide this by 4. You realize that 1 kg is for a quarter kg is 4 shillings. So you place your 4 shillings there. Then 2 packets of maize flour for 240. If they have used the word for, you don't multiply because for all items bought at 240. So whenever you see the word for, you don't multiply by the number of items that are there. So just write your 240 there, like that. And so we get the total there. That is number A. You are told to prepare the bill. You can include the totals here. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 0, 9. Then 1 plus 9, 10 plus 4, 14, carry 1. 2 plus 1, you get 3. So the total cost for all those items is 349 shillings. Question number 2. How much was the balance if he used 2 500 shilling notes? I want you to look at this, learner, because this is what's going to come to in the exam in your class. As from class 7, they don't tell you exactly what amount was there, but they use maybe 3 1,000 shilling notes. So the moment you hear about 2 500, you take these 2 times the 500 to know the total amount. So 2 500 shilling notes, 2 notes of 500 each. So 500 plus 500 to get 1,000. So the total amount that you went to the market with is 1,000. So after buying the items, the balance should be the total cash that he has, subtract the expenditure, which is 349. You get 1, 5, 6. So 651 shillings was the balance. That is the balance that was given out after buying all these items. So you have answered question number 1 and number 2. Preparing the bill first and then working out the balance. That's how you get it, learner. Let's try to do another question so that you can understand it well. Can I have another question here? So when it comes to the issue of 2 500 or 2 whatever, learner, you must be very careful that you answer and answer correctly. So another question goes like this. Akinyi bought the following items. Akinyi bought the following items. She bought 5 kg of carrots at 25 shillings. She also bought 2 kg onions at 45 shillings. She also bought 6 kg tomatoes. This was at 35 shillings. Then, and 4 kg cabbages. 4 kg cabbages at 14 14 shillings. The question is, prepare her bill. So we must understand the items that are involved. After knowing there are 1, 2, 3, 4 items. So we need to prepare a bill for 4 items. So you draw nicely like that. Here you write items, then shillings and cents. The particular number 1 item is 5 kg. You can just write in short form. 5 kg carrots at 25 shillings. Number 2, 2 kg onions. 2 kg onions at 45 shillings per kg. Number 3, 6 kg tomatoes at shillings 35. Lastly, 4 kg cabbages at 14 shillings. So we need to prepare that bill. Prepare that bill very well like that. There you write the total. So number 1, 5 kg carrots at 25 shillings means every kg at 25 shillings. That will give you 125 shillings. So the total cost for the carrots is 125 shillings. 2 kg onions at 45. So 45 times 2, that will give you 9 shillings. Then 6 kg tomatoes at 35. 35 times 6, 0, that is 18, 21. So 210 shillings, 0 cents. And then 4 kg cabbage at 14, that will give you 56 shillings. Then you add the total, 0, 0, 11, carry 1, 3 plus this is 12, 13, 18, 8, carry 1, 2, 4. So the total cost for the items is 401 shillings. So that is A. B. What balance did she receive if she gave the shopkeeper 500 shillings loss? So you get the balance, you get 500 shillings. Subtract what she used, 401, and you take, this will be 9, 1. So the balance was 19 shillings. That is what remained as the balance that she went on with. So that's how Lana will be able to calculate and prepare bills. So I want you to attempt some questions on exercise 102. Exercise 102. That is on page 173. There is work there. Number 1 up to number 7. Number 1 to 7. Kindly use a ruler and a pencil to prepare the bill following the examples that I've shown you on the chalkboard. So that marks our the end of our lesson, and at the same time the end of this chapter called money. So we are through with money. What we are going to do next in our next lesson, we are going to cover, I told you about ratio and proportion. It's going to be our next topic where we deal with ratio, that decreasing and increasing ratio. Then of course we are going to end indirect proportion and indirect proportion. That will be our end. Then before we start scale drawing. So until next time, Lana, I want to wish you well. happy Madaraka Day. This is the time that we got our self-governance. We became, we got our freedom to be able to govern ourselves. So stay at home, sanitize, have a busy day, at least do something every day so that we don't remain at the level that you are. So that every day we are progressing. Till next time, see you and God bless you.